Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As you guys remembered with the previous video, we did install the spacers for the Nissan at the back. Let me just give you a quick look, a walk around. As you can see, the spacers are on. It looks nice, decent fit, as well as this side as well. So now, as you know, the front rims, we've got rims on the front. As you can see here, the exact is that side. So here at the back, the reason why I don't have my rims on the back yet is due to that I need to fit a new tire for this one. It's got a really bad flat spot somewhere around it. I think it's this side. Here we go. As you can see, it's got a really bad flat spot, and then that rim I still need to fix. So I did put the normal wheels back on just for time being, and then once that rim is fixed, then we can put it back here so that we've got a full set of rims here on the car. But anyway guys, we've got a lot of things I would like to do today, but before we continue, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and then yeah guys, let's go and have some fun. I can fly. Alright guys, so yeah, as you can see, we are going to be busy with the block today. I would like to get the block honed up from the inside, on all of those sleeves, and then put the block back together with the flywheel and the water pump and all of those things, as well as the sump. So I would like to get the complete block finished so that I don't have to stress about this at all, and so I know it's done, and maybe I can also install it back into the car today as well. We'll see on the progress. So I want to finish up the whole block, but yeah, before I continue guys, I just want to clean up the block. As you can see, there's still some sealer here, as well as on the sump. I want to get that cleaned up, as well as the oil pickup. So I just want to clean up a bit, clean all of this up, and then once it's cleaned up, I will show you what's the plans and how I'm going to do the things. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my normal drill with this steel brushes on. Bought them just from a Chinese shop. It's like 35 bucks. You get like different ones inside that you can use. So I'm basically just going to use my drill and then just run it fast, and then just go over the silicone so I can get it clean off of the block. Not too hard, you just want to go gently to make sure that you just remove the silicone. Make sure you remove any cloths. As you can see, it doesn't work when you work with the brush. So yeah, make sure you remove it. Right, so now as you can see, I've got this all pretty cleaned up. There's no gasket maker or silicone or anything anymore. It's just I'll quickly clean this pan just fast behind the cameras, and then as well, as you can see, this side as well, it's nicely cleaned off. There's no more gasket or silicone around. So yeah, now that's done, let me just quickly clean this thing, this sump, so that we can get this oil out and get all of this small shavings from the silicone, remove it, as well as I just want to clean the table a bit as well. As you can see, it's full of this silicone. Maybe clean up the floor as well. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go on to the next thing. Right, so yeah, now that we are finally done, as you can see, it's all cleaned up. I'm gonna start with the block now. First thing that I want to do is I just want to retap all of my threads, just make sure all of them are still nice and the threads are basically new. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I've got this tap and die set that I've got from or bought from Adendorf. You can pretty much get them from any hardware shop. But anyway, I'm using, if I'm not mistaken, it's an M6 yeah, it's an M6 tap. So what I'm gonna do is just gently screw it in with my hand first, so I make sure I don't cross thread the strips inside. And then once I've got that in, I'll just use my handle to make sure I go gently back and forth, just to recut all of these threads. So yeah, I'm going to recut all of those threads quickly, just to make sure that they are nice and clean and ready for when I install the sump bolts. This side we are all done, all dusted. I'll clean it up now. First thing that I want to do before I'm cleaning up here is pick up my tools from the floor. And then now I want to come this side, on the piston side. Okay, so what I want to do here, I want to see if I can't get it, is yeah, I want to start honing the sleeves. Let me just put it a bit closer. There we go. I don't think it's gonna fall over, doesn't seem like it. Okay, so now with the sleeves, as you can see, it's not in the best shape. I don't mind this bristles and things that's in here. It's just because we've been working with it. I want to re-hone all of this sleeves just to make it nice and smooth again. As you can see, it's not, like I mentioned, not in the best shape. So yeah, we're gonna sleeve this. We're gonna hone this, all of this sleeves quickly, and then once that's done, we can clean up the whole block, especially in the insides, just with some air. And then once that's done, we can put the pistons back together. But first we have to take our honer and then just hone all of the sleeves quickly, just make it nice and new again. Okay, so yeah, here I've got my honer. So yeah, first thing that I'm going to do is, before I start with working on the piston or the sleeve, I'm just going to take some. You can use Q20, you can use anything, even brake cleaner is fine, even oil is fine, but I'm going to use it's all like a Q20 based. It's also just a lubricant. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make sure I get enough of this Q20 in there, just to make sure you don't damage the sleeves. And then now we're going to take the honer, just put it in there, and then you're going to basically just work back and forth, just to make sure that you get all of that in. So I'm going to turn it clockwise, go in 1, 2, 3, then I'm going to turn it around anti-clockwise, and then once again go in 1, 2, 3. Okay, as you can see, we are all done. Now it looks a bit sketchy, but now all we need to do is basically just wipe off, clean off all of this debris and things that's inside, and then it should be as smooth as a baby's bum. So yeah, let me quickly get that cleaned all up. Alright, so we've got the sleeves all honed up, all of them is done. As you can see, I'm just a bit skeptic about this one, but it doesn't feel like there's any funny things going on there when you feel with your fingers. So yeah, that feels all good. So now that we are done there, I'm going to start putting the pistons back with the ring squeezer. I'll show you now in a second how to use it, and then yeah, we're going to start putting the pistons back one by one. And then I'm also going to show you the torque specs that we're going to use to torque down the control bolts, so that that's all done and sorted out. Alright guys, so yeah, unfortunately the camera went off. It was flat while I was busy working, so I did continue. As you can see, most of the block is already assembled. As you can see, just get rid of this thing. All of the conrod caps is torqued to spec. I will put up a picture maybe around here somewhere so you can check the torque specs for the crank that I've used, as well as here for the front, and then as well for the flywheel. So put the flywheel back as well. So yeah, there's really not much to do. Only thing that I'm quickly going to do now is put on my water pump pulley, as well as perhaps this crankshaft pulley, and then the clutch as well. And then I would like to get like a needle or something just to dent out this filter just a bit, just to remove all of this, so it looks at least a bit better and can suck oil a bit better in. And then as well, when I'm done, just put the oil pan, or as we know, the sump back on as well. Then we are technically done. Then we are done with the head, with the block. We are completely done with the block, and then the only thing that's left then to do is the head. And I must still take my head gasket for a sample so they can make me a new one. But yeah guys, I want to finish up here. Let's put all of the rest of this parts quickly back together. Right, so yeah, we've basically got everything back together. This bolt, I didn't torque it yet. I just want to make sure that there's nothing that must come behind it before I torque it down, otherwise I'm really going to struggle to get it loose again. So I still need to torque this, and then as well with the clutch I need to get some more Loctite. As soon as I've got that, then I can assemble the clutch, and then as well as the oil pan as well. I just need to drill a bit bigger hole for this stud, and then once that's done, then we can basically finish up with the whole block. But it's finished. It's finished. Everything is back together. There's not much to be done at all. As you can see, it's only a bits and pieces, but I don't want to put it back like for example, the oil sensor and those type of things. I don't want to put it back now, as I'm afraid that I'm going to damage it as soon as I put the engine back into the car. So yeah, a few of those things are still laying around there, but the block is finished. I'm happy about that. So the only thing that's left to do now is just the head, and then once the head is done, then it's only the head gasket that I need to get, and then once that's done, then we can put everything back together. Anyway, then I can put the engine back together, we can put it in the car, and then hopefully everything then is fine. Then we can drive it, we can start it, we can drive it, we can go and test drive it. And then as well, we need to take it to the dyno as well. Due to that, we've got some boost leaks that we not fixed, but that we found. That's the reason why we can't boost more than 0.4, 0.5 bar boost. And then once that's done, we are done and we are ready. So yeah guys, next video will be assembling the head. Hopefully that goes really well, as I'm not sure yet if I've bent the valve or not, but we will see once we get there. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing as well. I really do appreciate it. You guys must enjoy. God bless you. Have a lovely day further, and then I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.